What's up, Ravens flock? I'm Cassie Calvert, and today I am joined by rookie Kenny Young, who's going to be taking your questions, so start commenting them below. All right, Kenny, the transition to the NFL for a rookie can be kind of tough, but you're someone who's really created a lot of buzz through the first couple weeks already. How has the transition to the NFL been for you?
Roller coaster. Every week is something different. I don't know what I'm getting every week. For me, it's just being consistent, all right, and preparing the best way I can. Trying to keep balance in all areas of my life. That's the type of person I am. If I have balance in everything in my life, then I'm a pretty happy guy. But if something off the field is bothering me, it bothers me. When I go to work, or something at work had bothered me, it bothers my relationships outside of football. So just trying to keep a level head and just stay balanced and, just taking a day at a time.
What's the most important thing for you to maintain that balance?
Most positive thinking, honestly, because I get so overwhelmed so quickly, with thoughts, and I'm so hard on myself that I need to be perfect. You go to my house, it's like spotless clean.
Really?
Right? Like if like an ant or something's on the ground, I gotta kill it, or if it's like food all over, I have to clean it. My trash is always empty. That's just how I am. I think that's just my makeup. I try to perfect everything in my life. So that's just my makeup.
Do you think that attention to detail has kind of helped you be able to find success so quickly?
Yes, and learning what that means, right? I didn't always know what details were. I recognize it now, as I went to UCLA, took some classes, did the debate team, did some different things, got exposed from, the Southern culture to LA, and realized that, in Louisiana, that it's not just woods in this world, and it's not just bayous, and it's not just alligators and, crawfishing you could do all day. You could actually go to the beach, you could watch, movie sets live. Just the details. That's what this game is made of. Whoever could process information and iron out the details of the things that they need to execute, then those are the people that wind up winning the games. You watch the Tom Brady's, the Ray Lewis's, all the guys that's been great at their jobs. The Steve Jobs, the Oprah Winfrey's, the Barack Obamas, or whatever it is. They're all, they're key at understanding what details are.
That's really interesting. Yeah, no matter the field, people who are successful kind of have those similar traits. That's really interesting. All right, let's see what the Facebook fans are asking. Angel asked, what other position would you play besides middle linebacker? I like that one.
I would have to say quarterback.
Really?
Yes, quarterback.
Why?
I guess because I need to be so hands-on, and I like to take control, and I love the hard job, the tough job. Mm-hmm. I don't know if many people know about the linebacker position of vocal standpoint of we have to make so many checks, we have to make so many calls, we have to get 10 more guys lined up, we have to make sure it's not 12 guys on the field or 10 guys on the field. There's so much going on within 10 seconds, right? Mm-hmm. So I like that pressure. It actually makes me, overcome and be a leader and do the things that I need to do for my job. Where the action, yeah, I want to make the throws, I want to hand it off, and everybody look at me and say, "Yay, can he throw the touchdown?"
That'd be awesome. Ashton asked, "What is it like playing with CJ Mosley?"
Whoa, what's crazy is that at every level of football I've played, at park ball, middle school, high school, college, even the pros, there's always been one guy that I try to modify my characteristics after. And it's been a different guy, in the college it was different, high school it was different, but these are great guys. And of CJ, he's different. He don't speak much, but he speaks a lot in his actions. A guy that loves football, love his teammates, and want to just succeed and be a competitor. I'm a rookie right now, so he always throws that in my face. Oh, you just a rook, hush up. Just little things like that. But great leader, great mentor. He's actually my mentor as well, and it's a joy to play next to him. Because I one day envision myself playing to the level that CJ is playing right now.
That's really cool. That's a great thing to aspire to. That's actually a good follow-up question for this next one. Brett said, what player did you idolize growing up?
Ray Lewis.
Really?
Yes, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis for football. I would say Kobe Bryant for basketball. I like Tim Lipscomb for baseball. Soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo. Where else can we go? Yeah.
Did you play all those sports when you were growing up?
Yeah, I've played it before. Yeah, I played baseball for 2 years. Basketball, I played up till my freshman year. After that, I had dislocated my right ankle, and I possibly wasn't going to be playing sports ever again.
Wow.
So I said if I was going to play another sport and injure myself, it was going to be football. So I cut basketball out and just stuck with football. I stopped growing anyway. I'm like a average size point guard in the league,
Yeah.
and I have no handles.
Well, I feel like Kobe Bryant's mentality is something that really anyone can relate to, regardless of the sport that you play.
Right. Yeah, Mamba mentality is once you dissect what that really means, it's very interesting, you know. And like I said earlier, you could take some of those things that how he operates, and you can apply it to anything,
Certainly.
really, and still succeed.
Dylan asked, speaking of, what team did you grow up watching?
Just period. Ask him. I don't know.
Yeah, is there a certain NFL team you followed more than others? Or just a fan of the game in general?
Just a fan of the game. Just a fan of the game. If Brett Favre was playing, you know, on a certain day, I was watching Brett Favre. If Ray Lewis was playing another day, I was watching him. It just depends. It's like how it is now. I'll just watch my friends. That's the beauty about being in the league. They just get to turn on the TV and just watch your friends play.
So in Louisiana, though, you weren't a Saints fan at all growing up?
No,
Really?
no. My parents told me when I was little I went to one Saints game, and I don't remember. No, I did not.
Interesting. All right.
It is loud in that stadium though. I did go in high school with one of my friends, but yeah, I told myself I'd never go back to the Mercedes Dome because it was too loud. Like my ears was ringing like 2 days after. Still.
I used to work there. I can confirm
Yeah.
that. Are you bummed though that we'll be playing them here and not back in Louisiana?
I mean,
Kind of fun to host them.
yeah, it'll be fun. Next year will for sure be fun because that's my hometown, and yeah, be looking to see what's to come. So I'm excited. It's good that we have the Saints on our roster.
Yeah, for sure. Jamie asked, speaking of games, what's your pregame ritual?
Pre-game ritual. So when I wake up, what do? I say a quick prayer. I try to meditate before I check my phone. I brush my teeth, do that, go get some food, some breakfast. Then we take off. I probably take the second bus. We take 2 buses for the fans that didn't know that. Take the second bus, get there, just sit there honestly for like 5 minutes, just think, try to stay calm, and warm up with the linebackers, joke around, try to stay loose, try to enjoy the moment. And then, when it's game time, just let it all out. Just let it go. Just let what I've worked for, prepared for all week, comes into a form of a celebration. And that's what game day is. It's about celebrating. It's not, when you see the magical plays happen on TV, those plays were made like 4 days before that, the guy made that tackle or someone made that interception. So yeah, just got to celebrate, have fun. And the beauty about that is just not you doing it, right? It's a collective team and group effort of coaches and people that are on staff and the other players. That's all into the same mindset, and it makes it very fun.
That's cool that you really soak it all in. Like, you don't get nervous at all just thinking about how big.
I try not to. My first NFL game, I almost faded because I'm like, holy cow, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I gonna make a tackle? Like I've always made a tackle. You overthinking things, and it's like, man, am I gonna get ran over? Am I gonna remember the plays? I remember in college, my first time getting in, I was starting, and I forgot to play. I was so nervous, and I was like, with maturity and understanding the game, that wasn't gonna happen. Just have to stay calm, stay relaxed, not get myself too worked up, and just go relax and play, and just let my instincts take over.
That's awesome. All right, Samuel said, what offensive player are you looking forward to facing off against?
Offensive player. Le'Veon Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
So the word is we'll be seeing him later this season, even though we missed him earlier.
Yeah.
So you're excited for that one?
Yes.
I think everyone has that game circled on their calendar, but you got a very specific reason for it. All right, Jenny said, what has been your favorite moment so far as a Raven? That's a good question.
Favorite moment. It's It is a very good question, Jamie. Um, I wouldn't say it was my favorite moment because I've learned something different from every moment that I have that I could consider my favorite. Um, Whether it's something that I personally didn't like, but learned something from it, something that I did well. But I've learned, I would say my favorite moments are when I'm having success. And my greater moments are when I fail and I respond in a successful way.
That's really cool. I love that. All right, we'll take one more question. Let's see what we've got. Justin asks, what made you choose UCLA?
What made me choose UCLA? Well, that's a long story. The whole recruiting process was um, it was a roller coaster. In terms of I'm a Southern kid. LSU is 50 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
I could just hop on the interstate and just be there. Um, I was there like every weekend they played, in Death Valley. So I was like, before I got offers, if I was ever get a scholarship, and LSU started calling me, wanting to offer me that I was going to go there. And I had the blankets home. They're still probably home somewhere. My little sister's probably laying down in one of them. But I think, when once I got those offers, I remember getting like 8 offers in one day. And the next day, I'll get like 7 offers in like one night. And my mom would take my phone. She's like, "Boy, what's wrong with you? Who's keep calling you? You got a girlfriend or something?" I'm like, "No, mom, no." And
Just colleges.
yeah, she's like trying to keep me humble because I'm getting so much attention from colleges. And I was like, "No, I'm good." And he said, "You better not be having it." He's like, "You got a baby on the way?" I was like, "No, mom, it's colleges." She's like, "I'm gonna take your phone." So she took my phone, and I got my phone back again. I had like 20 offers.
Wow.
Coaches calling, and what happened was, make a long story short, UCLA started knocking, and I'm like, I don't know nothing about the West Coast or anything. Like, I'm like, mind you, I just know the woods of Louisiana. That's all. And play football. So I went out there, and it blew my mind. California blew my mind, and far as the things that I was looking for, far as academics and ball. And just outside the community wise, I think that was the best fit. And UCLA out recruited LSU. And I wanted to, if I had doubt in my mind that I didn't want to go to UCLA either. The night before signing day, I'm like, yo, I want to go to UCLA, but what if something don't work out? I want to stay home. I can't cry my eyes out and not have my mom there 2,000 miles away in California. So A&M was another option. So you go online and you look at the composite scores, and they had like my 3 top schools, and they could pretty much predict where you was going. It was right. UCLA was leading. So what I did was I called a Texas A&M guy. I said, hey, listen, the composite score is showing that I'm going to UCLA. I'm going to go to Texas A&M, but you better not tell nobody. He said, "Are you serious?" Like, started sending me like little celebration things with the text message. You hold the send button. And I was like, yo, this is going to be awesome, because I didn't want to know I was going to UCLA. So the composite score jumped up within like 2 hours. I'm like, how the heck did it do that? So I was like, yo, did you tell somebody I'm coming there? He's like, no, I promise. I said, okay. I got something for him too. So the next day, I was like, yeah, I'm going to UCLA. And he's going to be mad.
Wow.
So that flipped everything, because people thought I was going to LSU. They thought I was going to UCLA. They thought I was going to A&M. So, yeah, I think, UCLA took the baton whenever they welcomed me in, and they showed me that I could be a 4-year starter, and I could do something well for us academics and outside the community. And it was a great guy, great coach by the name of Jeff Albrecht, who coaches for Atlanta Falcons now. That tapped my mind into 30 years down the road of what the picture could possibly be. And it was way bigger than football, because football is going to be there. I knew I was going to give football my all in. What I make of it is what I make of it. But the relationships and all the things I create outside of football is the bigger picture. And that's what I wanted most, not for me, but for whenever I have a future family, my loved ones. They've never seen or experienced things like that. They've never seen games in California before live. So all that brought up into one, that's what it was. UCLA they wanted it more, and I felt that sincerely, and I wound up starting 4 years at UCLA. Awesome accolades for sports and the community. Wound up being on the debate team. Got one of my essays published, so that was pretty amazing. I don't think I would have did that going 50 minutes down the street to LSU. So it all worked out. I live with no regrets, and it was the most important decision of my life.
That's incredible. And then it brought you here to the
Yes,
Ravens.
yes.
That's awesome. All right, Kenny, do you have any message you'd like to share with the Ravens fans before we sign off?
No, go Ravens.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you at the game on Sunday, and we'll be back again on Facebook Live next week.